Good morning. So back again, had a couple of days off, had a very busy weekend, and just had a day of sifting and sorting yesterday. So today we've gone back to the Path of Light Oracle by Anthony Salarino, and it's been produced by Blue Gaia, and we have 3 cards that are stepped forward today. The first one is number 31, Surrender. So this has stepped forward with a very beautiful energy, a very subtle energy about asking you to surrender. Surrender to the journey, surrender to the expectation, surrender to what is going on in your immediate vicinity. Surrender to the love inside and the wisdom that flows through you. You may not be where you want to be at this precise moment, but you're where Spirit needs you to be. Surrender those expectations and just drop into your heart and see what lies in front of you. What is here that needs to be healed? What is here that needs to be done? What wisdom is coming through you that needs to be expressed? What seeds do you need to plant in this particular moment? These are all things about surrendering to the journey. If you don't surrender, you cause tension. And when you cause tension, you become blocked energetically. It causes resistance. And with resistance, there is more tension. You just need to let it go and let it flow, so to speak. So when you surrender, you actually tune into your own divinity. You tune into that part of yourself that comes through from the higher consciousness to say, this is where you need to be. This is a stepping stone to where you want to get to. But before Spirit moves you on, there is work to be done here in the physical, in the personal, in the energy. So surrender to where you are. Look around and see the beauty, the light, the energy, the opportunity of where you are. Because it will be there when you lift your vibration. When you align with Spirit, it'll open up new avenues, open up new opportunities, because that's where you are meant to be at this present moment. The second card that came through is number 3, Karma. So Karma has stepped forward in conjunction with surrender, just to say that you are where you are because of the choices and the decisions and the consequences that have led you here. If you don't want to be in the position where you currently are, then you need to think on a different level. You need to open up on a different timeline. You need to think about things from a different perspective. You need to make different choices. It may be that the choice that you made felt right at the time, and that's absolutely fine, but the consequences have left you in a little bit of a stupor. Because every choice has an action. Every action, whether it's an action or inaction, will give you a consequence. And every consequence has to be atoned for. So when you look at things that almost seem too good to be true, often they are. They bypass or they skip around a very important fact or a very important part. So Spirit is saying to you that you have tried to circumvent something and skip over something. So they're putting the brakes on something because you need to do that deeper work. You need to sink in, you need to tune in, you need to understand the decisions that you made, the consequences that you're living, and you need to be able to realize why it has come about. Now, we are all exactly where we need to be in any given moment. So if you're finding yourself somewhere that you feel that is not quite right for you, there's a lesson there. There is a lesson in understanding, a lesson in evolving, there's a lesson in tuning into something deeper. Choose with wisdom, choose with thought, choose with a loving vibration in your heart, and choose with care. When you do those things, there's a world of beauty that will open up for you, because it will be reflected back to you, because the universe will see that you're choosing something different, you're aiming for something different, there is something different that you want on your timeline. And that will come back to you, but you need to be consistent. You need to really do the inner work to clear all those negative thoughts, to clear all that patterning that has actually played not only you, but generations of us for many, many millennia. You need to wake up to what is evolving in your immediate future. What is evolving within the timeline that you're walking? Is this timeline one that you actually want to walk on, or do you need to jump a timeline to walk somewhere different? That is all possible, but it depends on the choices you make. It depends on the vibration that you hold. It depends on what you think and how you feel. And feeling and emotion and vibration is the language of the universe. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, look at the work that needs to be done that you may have skipped, and then reset your energetic boundaries, reset your timeline, reset the trajectory to where you want to go, but consistently do it from the heart in conjunction with spirit, never in isolation. And the last card today is number 20, Redemption. So this comes on quite nicely from the other two, and it is saying that even though you have made some choices that maybe haven't worked out to your best and highest good, there is redemption in the learning, the understanding, the assimilating of that lesson. And then you can actually open up to the light. You can open up to new boundaries, new opportunities. You can call in more light. You can get rid of the density. And you can just breathe, because that redemption is pure and true and honest, and it comes from your highest timeline. So to align with where you want to go is to completely surrender to everything, is to acknowledge and understand that what brought you to where you are is by your own doing, not by any feat of anybody else's. It's your thoughts, your patterns, your words, your vibration. But redemption is possible by choosing something different, by aligning to something different. You will have a different outcome, but you need to do something differently. You need to raise your vibration. You need to understand the language of universal law. You need to stay within the guidance of universal law. And you need to do no harm to any living or organic or inorganic object. Everything has energy, therefore everything is living. It's just that we perceive it as dense and inorganic. it's just this oscillating on such a low vibration compared to where we are. But we want to actually oscillate on such a higher vibration that we need to raise our vibration. We need to raise our light. We need to remove anything that is actually holding us back. And this is such an exciting time. You know, we have stepped into this new energy. We have stepped into this new reality. We have stepped into this new awareness that we are the light, that we are that love. We are that spark of God essence that dwells within us, and anything and everything is possible. But we need to work at our vibration. We need to work at being able to harness the beauty, the illumination. We need to be able to harness the realization that actually it is possible. We are possible. We are very, very rich energetically, but we have been taught not to rely on our gifts. It's time now to redeem our thinking, to open everything up and really understand that actually you are a magnificent manifester and you can have it all, but there is a way of doing it. And in finding that, redemption is the start. And as you redeem your light, your energy, as you let go of everything that is no longer serving you, that light burns brightly. You begin to rise. You begin to see a shift in your consciousness, in your language, in your energy, in things around you. People may go away because they no longer resonate with your vibration. And that's fine. Not everybody is in your life for the entire journey of your life. Some come in to tease you and challenge you. Some come in to support and guide you. Others come in to walk beside you and then will filter off to help somebody else when their work is done. Who are you here to guide? Who are you here to encompass? Who are you here to support? This is where your work is. But first of all and foremost, your work is here. When this is right, when you are resting in the knowledge and the beauty and the love of your own heart, connected directly with Spirit, that is where you begin. That is when your journey unfolds. That is when you've let go of everything and you know you're stepping through and onto this beautiful new timeline that we're all experiencing. So those are the messages for today. Sorry, from my heart to your heart on this cloudy, dry, but it has been very wet overnight because we have beautiful puddles outside. Day here in Warwickshire. I bid you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever this will find you. There will be something here for you. Look to your heart, open and just receive, because all that you need is inside. You are your own wisdom. You are what you are seeking. So from me, namaste.